Have you ever wondered whether it's possible to forge harmony between people and machines? Well, the answer is yes, and quite literally so. The development of bionic skin or e-skins, which are ultra-thin and ultra-flexible devices that can be worn on the skin, brings us closer to the cyborg future. A professor at the University of Tokyo created electronic skin that can be stretched or folded and is 10 times thinner than plastic wrap, that it is said to be light enough to float like feather. Through the use of a thin film transistor, the e-skin can mimic the sensitivity of real skin, monitor a person's vital signs, and send its data wirelessly to a computer. E-skins exhibit great potential due to three factors. First, its key element, the thin film transistor, can be made from various kinds of semiconductor materials, including amorphous and polycrystalline silicon and carbon nanotubes. A wide range of materials can also serve as its flexible substrate, such as ultra-thin glass and plastic films. Second, through the active matrix strategy, millions of sensors can be embedded onto the e-skin in the same way that a high-definition TV has millions of pixels. This makes it possible to mimic the millions of receptors on the skin. Finally, an economically feasible process of making the e-skin has been found, and this involves inkjet printing, which uses minimal power and works twice more efficient than other processes. One of the first applications of e-skins involves pressure sensors that could be worn on the wrist under a band-aid to keep track of the wearer's pulse and blood pressure. Next, e-skins proved to be able to detect muscular activity involved in speech, and this was successfully tested through a voice-activated video game. Recently, Toyota unveiled a steering wheel that could predict when the driver is about to have a heart attack just through contact with the driver's hands. Future developments on the e-skin are geared towards making it able to detect many other variables all at once. Soon, thanks to e-skins, we'll all be able to gauge each other's emotional states through physical contact. In the Philippines, up to 5% of Filipinos are restricted by the loss of a limb. Because e-skins are able to mimic real human skin, they can also be used to develop more sensitive and lifelike prosthetics to improve the quality of life of the handicapped. As previously mentioned, e-skins can also be used to measure vital signs and monitor heart activity. If e-skins are further developed to predict and prevent heart failure, then this can help reduce the occurrence of one of the leading causes of death in the country. Recently, Motorola filed a patent involving an electronic neck tattoo that serves as a supplemental microphone and authentication system for their mobile device, much like Apple's Touch ID. As an authentication system, the skin tattoo or e-skin is equipped with voice recognition by monitoring the muscles that are active during speech. Aside from this, Motorola's neck tattoo can be embedded with a galvanic skin response detector, which gives it the same capabilities as a lie detector.